The bridge is one of Minecraft's most popular dual modes, and on Bedrock there are so many servers offering it, so you must be wondering which is best. Well, let's find out. I played on 4 servers offering their own unique take on the bridge, and here is what I thought. Starting with Hyperlands. Hyperlands has 3 modes: solo ranked, solo casual, and duo casual. Solo ranked is a mode without kits. It is a very basic bridge game mode with all your expected items in your inventory: your sword, your pickaxe, your blocks, your bow, and your golden apples. And your golden apples heal you back up to full health, just like they do on Hypixel. If you are looking for a Hypixel-esque bridge game mode, then this is a very good choice. I enjoy playing it. Ranked mode just means, obviously, if you win games, you're going to have a higher rank, you're going to get points, I believe it's kind of like, and if you lose games, you're going to lose points, so it adds a competitive edge to it, which I quite like. However, if you don't want the competitive edge, you do have your solo and dual casual game modes. They are the same, just without the ranked system and with purchasable kits. In general, the purchasable kits, however, are good in my opinion. You purchase them with coins that you get for playing games, so it's not pay to win, it's play to win, and it isn't overpowered kits you purchase, so it's not like if you have got these kits, you're going to be winning against everyone who doesn't have them, which I quite like. So in my opinion, it is a good feature, and that it is separated from a mode that doesn't have kits. So if you don't like kits and you don't want people leaping around or using all this weird stuff, you can just play your basic bridge game mode. Most maps I've played have been very good. They haven't been too overcomplicated. They've been good looking and they've been nice. Most of the time, I haven't had trouble finding the pit, which is always quite fun. Problems, however, is that there was a slow queuing time due to not many people being on the server, which is obviously not Hyperland's fault. And most of the time, you just playing against the same opponent over and over again, which is either really fun for you if you beat them, or really bad for you if you keep losing to them. However, obviously, it'll be boring either way. But overall, I think Hyperlands is a very good server if you want your basic bridge game mode, and I do like the play to win feature, which other servers that I have in this video I don't believe have. But moving on to the second server, which is Nethergames. I haven't played as much of this, even though I'm a bit of a Nethergames veteran. It is again a simplistic server. More players, so queue time is slightly improved from Hyperlands. However, both are very similar servers. Maps are also good. For both of these, however, combat is slightly weird, but that may just be because it is different from what I'm used to, as I play Cubecraft mainly, which I'll admit has a bit of a weird combat system. However, we're not going to talk about that right now. Nethergames has, I believe, solos and duos. I played a few games, but I've already forgotten. But it says solos and duos, doesn't have kits. It is again your very simple bridge. Feels very similar to Hyperlands. Moving on to Hive. So Hive is an incredibly unique take on the bridge. It's a skill-based matchmaking, which I am a fan of. I don't know how well it works, just considering I'd only played a few games of it and I was being matched against very good players. Unless that is just because it's PC-based matchmaking, I'm not entirely sure. It is best of 5, not first to 5, like every other game mode, which makes the game shorter, which means that obviously you can get more wins in a shorter amount of time. But then again, so do other people, so it's just as competitive. Hits are forced on you, which makes the game more fun and unique, as everyone has a different kit. However, sometimes I do just want the base game without people using leaps left and right or throwing snowballs at you. However, obviously kits comes with their pros and their cons, and overall I think kits are quite a good feature because you're able to get either golden apples, snowballs, or leaps. The map which I played 3 times was very simple, which is very good. There isn't loads of blocks everywhere. It's just a very simple stairs up to the pit, which is obviously quite fun. The sound effects are pretty cool, you know, you can't go wrong with Hive sound effects. Might get a bit over the top after a while, however, you know, that's okay. And as with all Hive game modes, the more you play, the more features you unlock, the more cosmetics for your pit and all that, which is obviously really fun. The problems, however, is that you can't break the glass bridge. The glass bridge in general I find quite cool, however, you can't break it to move to the other side like you can with most other bridge game modes, which is quite annoying because I tried doing that and then they scored because I couldn't, so I was a bit lost. And the long respawn tube is a bit annoying. Obviously that's just to me, however I find it slightly annoying. You might not. Moving on to our last server, Cubecraft. Cubecraft has 2 game modes, 5v5 bridge and bridge duels. 5v5 bridge is so fun and hectic. It's the first to 25, so obviously you've got an entire team, so it's not a short game, but it's not a long game either. Every time you score in 5v5, there isn't a restart, there isn't a 5-second countdown again. It just goes you straight back into the action, which I like. However, that is balanced out with the fact that if you die, you don't immediately respawn. Instead, you have to wait 5 seconds for a respawn, which is quite annoying. However, 5v5 is an incredibly hectic game mode, an incredibly fun game mode to play with your friends. The unique features of Cubecraft Bridge is that there is voting system, which Cubecraft has for basically all of its game modes, which is a bit annoying in my opinion at sometimes, because there are 4 options. You can vote for normal, jump boost, speed boost, or overpowered mode. And if people vote for jump boost, it is just really annoying because you can't bridge as well and it just kind of gets in the way of everything. So in general, I'm not a fan of jump boost. But the other ones, speed boost, overpowered, and normal, are quite fun. There are power-ups, which I don't find have that much of an impact just because I don't usually go for the power-ups, they kind of just go for jumping in the pit. However, they're quite fun because you can get all sorts of things. Cubecraft Bridge Duels is the exact same thing, however it is more of a bare bones bridge. It's first to 5, not best of 5, so it's like most bridge, and instead of dying being a respawn time, you respawn immediately on death, and there is a few seconds after someone scores a pit where you wait, and obviously you got the overpowered voting and the power-ups in that. Looking at these 4 servers, they all offer their own unique take on the bridge, and it is really up to a matter of personal preference which one you like. Obviously, if you want a really fun, customized, unique one, you might want to go for the Hive or Cubecraft, but if you want the bare bones bridge, then Nethergames and Hyperlands are both great servers for you, and I'll be leaving all their IPs in the description below. Thanks all for watching, like and subscribe, bye.